Hey everyone, it's finally here. My big box of goodies from Ulta's 20% off sale has finally arrived, including the wonderful Too Faced Sweet Peach collection. I have on a bunch of that today. So here's my Ulta box. It actually came in a couple of different boxes. They split it up for some reason. I'll show you what all I got, and then I'm going to show you the Sweet Peach stuff that I have on. I did get a giant smash box. This is all matte. I've had these before. This one's all matte. I did a video on that a while back on the regular one. It's not all matte. This palette is so pretty. The Lorac Dance Till Dawn, I just swatched it. It is blowing me away. I'm going to put that on next. My Real Technique sponges, you've got to load up on those. My Ardell Demi Wispies. I've got a Pure Lips, a Pure Minerals lip set. I've got a Too Faced lip set. I have the e.l.f. Pinktastic Baked highlighter. And then I have all of the peach stuff here. I got 2 lip oils, I got the blush, and I got the Sweet Peach Glow, which is a highlighter, blush, and bronzer set. Okay, so I already had the Too Faced Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette, and I love it. You know, I had kind of forgotten about it in my drawer, and I put it on today to go with all this other stuff, and I fell in love with it. I've got to drag this out and use it more often. The purples in this are astonishing. I have several of them on today. I have these 2 on. I have this pink is a duochrome. You know I am a duochrome addict. Did you know that? This is the most duochromatic pink to gold shift eyeshadow ever. It's called Just Peachy. I have that on my lid. First of all, there is the Papa Don't Peach, and this is just a blush. This is in a metal case, just like the Too Faced Peach eyeshadow set. It's in a metal box. I really like that. I appreciate that. It makes it just a little nicer and a little more luxy. This is gorgeous. Can you see the gold on top of it? Can you see the gold shine? Not shimmery or sparkly, but just a gold sheen. So I actually have this blush on today, and then from this other set here, I have the highlighter and the bronzer because I actually like the Papa Don't Peach blush better than the blush in the Glow palette, and I will show you that in a second. I'm going to swatch this for you. It kind of has a rough texture. It's not super satiny soft, but it's definitely not dry. Definitely goes right on. And look at that. Is that not a perfect, perfect peach? I just liked it better than the blush in the trio here, and I'll show you that. So here we have this trio, the Sweet Peach Glow set. Has a little mirror in it, and then you have a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. I have the bronzer and the highlighter on. Let me show you the blush out of this one. Really cute peaches embossed in there, and embossed really hard. I mean, they are sharply pressed into that powder. Here is the peach blush. I'll put it side by side with the other peach blush. It's just a little browner, less pink, less of a high metallic shine to it. It's not as pretty as this other blush, but I do like the bronzer and the highlighter that are in this set. Here is the bronzer. The bronzer is extremely light colored. You see that? And I do have it on today. It works really well, I think, for pale skin tones. I don't really know if this is going to be good for medium to deeper skin tones, because look at how light it is. It's not orangey. It's a strange color. I don't know. It's not very bronzy. I don't know that it's going to do very well on darker skin tones. I'd like to see it and see if it actually does. I need to see pictures of that. I thought it was excellent for us pale girls, and this is heaped on quite a bit here. You can see as it's more subtle on the brow that it looks a lot better. Okay, the highlighter in here is an intense metallic, and it is very pretty. It is not a gold. It is just really a peach champagne. Really like that. Very smooth, not glittery. It's not pink. I really kind of thought it was going to be more gold. I'm glad it's not. I'm glad it is truly a very pale peach pink. So these are the 3 from the set, and then that is the independent blush. So beautiful. Let me show you how these apply. And I went through with this bronzer, and I bronzed around my hairline, on my cheeks, and my jawline. I think it makes a nice bronzer. I was a little bit afraid because it does look so super shiny in the pan, but putting it on, it is not super shiny. I don't mind a bronzer that has a little sheen to it. It just kind of looks more pretty, more skin-like, more finished. I don't really mind it. So I'm glad that this one has a little shine. It doesn't show up too shiny on the skin. I really like it. And then applying the Papa Don't Peach blush. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You don't have to tap very hard on this one to get a lot on your brush. A little goes a long way. It does have a beautiful golden sheen to it. I'm just going to put a little bit more on so that you can see how pretty it is. It's a really good peach. I'm loving peach blush these days. I have 100 million of them. But this one is really nice. Just a really good amount of pink in there and a nice shine to it. Then I put the highlighter on. Highlighter is good. It is really good. Not glittery, not flaky and floaty. So far, I like these a lot. I don't especially love the blush that's in the trio, but I like the other parts of the trio, so I will end up keeping it. Of course, I did get 2 of the Papa Don't Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Glosses. This one is called Peach-sicle, and this one is called Papa Don't Peach. Let me swatch these for you. I've got a mixture of both of them on my lips. I first applied the Papa Don't Peach, and then I applied the Peach-sicle kind of on top of that, kind of mixed both of them together. Now look at this. This is cute. Okay, this is really cute. On the ends of these, this is on the top, they have the little peach, and it's like a little button almost. It's stuck on there like a little application. So the face products have the same exact peach smell as the eyeshadow palette does. If you're familiar with that, it's a really intense peach, and it's a very tart smelling, if that makes any sense. The lip oils don't smell the same. They do not smell the same. They have a sort of an obnoxious peach scent to them. I love peach. It's one of my favorite foods in the world, and it's one of my favorite scents, but these kind of smell an obnoxious as it's sweeter, it's more sugary, but it's just kind of strange. It's like a chemical fakey peach. Here's the Papa Don't Peach color. That's a good peach nude. Look at that. You can see that's a really good color. So these are not a thin, watery gloss. They have almost a lacquer finish to them. See, they have a lot more color than you would think. They have a lot more pigment, and they have a lot more goopiness or thickness to them than you would think. I kind of thought with them saying peach oil on there that they would be very oily and very runny and very watery, but they're not. They're very pigmented, and they have quite a bit of creaminess to them. They definitely seem to be moisturizing my lips. Like I had one of these on a little while ago, and I wiped it off, and my lips were so smooth after that. So I think these are really good for your lips. Next is the Peach-sicle, and it is a light peach with some pink to it. Both of those are really good colors for me, especially the Papa Don't Peach. I think that one's my favorite of those. I just really think they're really moisturizing for your lips, and I really like them. They do have a bit of a taste. So when some of it gets in your mouth, you can taste that, not really peachiness, you just taste a sweetness. It's not that obnoxious taste. It does smell a little obnoxious when you first put it on, but that does get a little bit better. Love my Ulta Giant haul. I'll have more videos on the items in that haul as we go along. So coming up for the new year, I'm going to be doing some different things. I'm going to be changing up how my videos look. I'm going to be changing up my intro. I'm going to make an outro. That's what my 8-year-old son says that you call an intro that's at the end, that gives you more information about stuff. He's guiding me in all of this video stuff because he watches a lot of YouTube videos. Going to be trying some new things too. I'm going to be doing some tutorials, some advice type videos on makeup and spring makeup this year. Previews of spring makeup this year are driving me nuts. The spring makeup looks so enticing. I can't wait for spring makeup. So there's a lot coming up in the new year. Bye, and thanks for watching as usual. See you in my next video.